Let's see what we got. Where's my remote for this TV? Feel like my TV loud.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Get set.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. And his first look is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
They go play action with Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
They'll run for the first down with the overload slip. It's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Taken down. They get him. Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And they're using them in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
He's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Bengals.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step to step downfield or man coverage. saw there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Even with a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball through.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack them. Because right now, they'll probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
5 yards at a time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shot.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And they'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. First drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Herb Smith Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So one, we got to get off the field on 3rd down, and that was a pick. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
What's cracking, baby?
8 yards shy of there at the 24.
Smashing that like from work, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Sour. I appreciate it, dog. This man that ran out the whole first quarter.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Yes, sir, bro. Appreciate you too.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Nice.
Yeah, I threw that first little pick.
Hey, 31! 24!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, get out my way, bro.
This one is incomplete.
Damn.
He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Thought I had a different play.
You talk about this Bengals defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't like I threw that pick.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Watson. These guys running back out of the backfield. But he doesn't make it, taking it with an eyelash, dropped at the 1. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Dobbins. Will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Too cute down the road. There's no answer on this one. As Coach Brady would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they drew the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd down, Swift. And that one blown up quickly. He's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Burrow throw. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards.
You're set.
Cincinnati.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Denzel. And the Browns are going to take it over once again. 37-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He's going to get this ball again inside the 30. That will nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Quick throw completed by Watson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
I love watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, Watson. That's going to be quick for Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, just like last play.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give, Dobbins trying the right side.
And he'll take this into the end zone. And we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Watson looks to throw again.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And here he'll get down to 7. It's a solid pick. It's 2nd down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 2nd down, run with Dobbins.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. That is not going to be any help as they dump
picked the
behind
wrong
the
play.
line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end the defense holds up and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try and mount the drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Come on. Come on, man.
It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about
Oh,
that?
my God.
First down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
That's crazy.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all he can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
First down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Catch made by Slayton. And we'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
On one, ready? 11 empty.
To the air again, Burrow. Working the middle of the field, he's got an incomplete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Oh, people.
But this one lines up to be incomplete.
Had open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break. Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And getting down the line before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Giants trying the left side.
A solid stick on. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert, alert! 24's down, he's coming.
Watson. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go as he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little freaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Hey, no time now. Hey, alert, alert!
On 1st down, it's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To the air yet again, Watson. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to upload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
The point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. Turns this to the 22.
Here we go.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Second down and 4. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the down is a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the third down.
This defense is just not getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's 3rd and 7.
into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got his man in the passing lane. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
First and 10, it's Dallas. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And even better execution. Yeah,
and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now it's Watson. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we Watson, a bootleg. This is caught. Touchdown. His first touchdown. And the Browns sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass complete to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Chase the motion man right.
11 Thomas.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Well, he doesn't drop many laying down on 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Burrow will throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That's complete to Slayton. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Need a 4. They're going to try to keep Hope alive here on 4th down. They'll go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Looking for the ball. He's got more. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 10.
11.
Again, it's Burrow. Hits his target, that's Charlie Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
11 MP, hey.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Burrow.
bleed the game out that way.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. His defense has a touchdown. Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Schneider lead them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 38, Bengals 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On one, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And Chase will go in motion left. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. There he goes left side. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That's out quickly to Chase. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And they're going to speed things up here. Burrow on play action. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
Man.
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
More of a motion man right.
11 common. 11, 11, 11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
On one, ready?
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
What's good?
Once again, he finds Slayton. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 15.
Play action. It's Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Reed. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Yet another interception. And I just had to double check my math.
This cracking OZ. We got this guy talking about I'm running zone all game. He running cover 1 all game. Like I can throw my running back the ball every play in shotgun. Every time I go to shotgun, he in cover 1.
Sometimes they try too hard.
I mean,
they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
How you gonna tell somebody how to play defense for 1? What's cracking with you though? He want me to play how he want me to play so he can beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, run zone. No, run man. What coverage you want me to run next?
The Browns drive about to get started. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense.
No, we just whooping them today. We just whooping them. That's it. Yeah, you know exactly. We just whooping them.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And brought down the not before reaching the 25. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16.
Hey, bro, you run zone when I'm in a heavy set. You run zone. When I go to 3 receivers, you stay in man coverage, bro. You stay in man coverage. Like, what are you talking about?
Yes, sir.
Now he trying to tell me, bro, I just got to pick it. I ran cover 3 all game. You sound stupid. I hate cover 3.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line.
You're not going to beat me because you suck. I will never lose to a guy that plays on the defensive lineman. Like, if you play on the D lineman, like, you done. Because you're not. I'm a double team block you every play.
Some people get a little greedy
and you're not going to get through. So you just leaving your dudes on islands.
And Watson's going to throw it here. The bigger pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It was Miles Murphy.
I always D-line, let's run Brolo.
Yeah.
If you're out of the pocket, you've got to.
Oh, you said you always do that?
You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Hey, man, those dudes, people who play on the D-line, they got no user skills, man.
Well, this was a very close ball.
It depends on who playing.
In the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Browns, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year.
Ooh, man, all my picks came in cover. What was that shit?
Show a little respect, dog, LOL.
Cincinnati, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them
hit, man, bro.
on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis,
yeah, I mean, if they're passing the ball a lot and you can't really get to certain like areas on the field, then playing on the D-line, especially if they have a mismatch there, you definitely want to do it. But like with me, I'm a slide protect and I'm a double team you every single time. I'd rather someone else get a sack versus the user get a sack. So he basically played defense and he basically played this whole game of defense and didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
100 points.
That gives me a higher chance to actually move the ball on offense, you know. Like you're not even the computer can't run down certain routes, and all I would need is time to be able to throw the ball. That's just making my job a little too easy on offense.
Right.
But I know some legit D lineman users, but they kind of switch it up, like it, because a lot of times a lot of people use the D line to stop the run, help stop the run. But I mean, it all depends, though. It all depends, man. It all depends. It really does all depend. I hate when I accidentally get on the D-line. Just feels like you're at the offensive mercy when you're playing on the D-line, especially if they passing the ball and you see those crossing routes. You're like, dang, if I was on that guy, I'd have picked that off. I don't like that feeling.
Like you're saying, though, sometimes you can use their aggressiveness against him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once you figure out what they want to do and like to do, and then you see them playing on the D-line, like it's really easy to kind of, unless he got Aaron Donald, somebody like Aaron Donald, to be it's frustrating. But most people let Aaron Donald play by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I I don't know. It's like I just know me personally. I'm like 95% gonna win versus D linemen. People who use the D line. Because they negate the whole, like you're negating the whole second level, third level of the field. Like you're letting computers like dictate that, and a lot of those guys aren't even their overall are really, really, really bad, really bad. I think I'm gonna do cornerback. But then some people who can't use it, a middle linebacker, right? They're good in pass coverage, right? But they can't stop the run. Like they don't know how to fill the alleyways when they run the ball, so you're able to run on them. So I mean, like you have to like to play on the second level
That's
and
a
the
10 players one-dimensional though.
yeah, exactly. But you're right. You're exactly right. Yeah, when you're playing a one dimension, yeah, that makes a lot of sense there too, because you can basically get away with it.
But that's if the player is only one-dimensional. That's just one line of defense.
Mhm. Yep. 100%. What is your PSN? I'll throw you one right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know it's OZ something. I'm gonna send you a friend request on PlayStation. Oh, X. That's right. It was an X. That's right. You be on Call of Duty too, don't you? Oh, it says can't send the friend request due to this player's privacy settings. So you would probably have to send me one, I think, because I can't send you one. I'll see if I can send you a message. Nope, can't create the group because it's yep, can't nope, can't even send you a message. So you're gonna have to send me a friend request, pimp. No doubt. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, the last two guys that I've played just been crying. They just cry, but he write me in our little group me because we're in a franchise league.
Let me go change it real quick.
Oh, okay, no
I
doubt.
appreciate you, my bad.
Uh, I mean, he threw a lot of interceptions. He can't read, and I was lining in. I wasn't even in
My
base.
brother, post your name real quick. I'll send you one.
Okay. What do you have? 6 turnovers, 6 picks. Yeah. Yeah, he threw the ball. This dude threw the ball 40 times. 24 of 39. Yeah, that's gonna hurt you in the long run if you don't know how to read the coverage. Oh, yeah, 5 rushing attempts with Swift for 9 yards of carry. See, I like to play when I play defense. I like to stop the run to make you a one-dimensional player. And my objective every time I line up on defense, it's to frustrate you with my front four. If I'm in a 4-3 or if I'm in a nickel or a dime, I'm gonna frustrate you
Well, I'm not saying I'm not gonna cry. I didn't say all that, lol.
Oh no, not you, not you, not you at all. No, I'm talking about the last guy. You, as far as anything, no, I'm not worried about anything like that. I'm talking about these are guys that I've been in franchise leagues that cry like that's all they do. They just be whining. No, these are not like people that I don't know or anything like that. These are people that I actually know, and they talk mess and see what they try to do. They try to talk mess to get you out your game, and then try to beat you. But then if that doesn't work, they just cry. They just start crying and whining about, oh you ran cover three. Like they want to tell you what defense you should have ran so they could score and like type of crying. That I ain't worried about that. Yeah. But but like I was saying, like with my defense, like I love to play defense in Madden. Like my offense is like kind of behind. I struggle offensively, but I love to play defense. And so I like to frustrate you with my front four. Like my front four don't have to be nothing special, but it's just quality of players that I like. You know what I'm saying? And so I know that this game is based off height and weight for one. So like my interior guys, I like my interior guys to be mammoths. You know, I want your blockers to eat up like one guy has to block two guys. So when you look at my interior D tackles, they're 6'3", 325. He doesn't play. 6'4", 358, like 6'4", 362. I like the beefy dudes because it's gonna take two people to block them. And then on my outside ends, you know, obviously this game here, that's Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith. So those are great defensive ends because they're not your typical size defensive ends like speed rushers who are like, you know, 250, 260 pounds. These guys are 275 and 272. So my front four is huge. And then as far as like my linebackers, I do love speed, but with good user and just long as the certain people can play a certain area of the field, I like my linebackers to be tall. Because like I said, the way that this game is played, like when you using high ball doesn't really work this much. Doesn't really work when you're using placement and accuracy. So I want my linebackers tall. So you have to throw over them. And then a lot of times what happens is the taller the player, the easier it is for them. Like they'll throw it. Like if your linebacker's 6 foot and if they're running that corner route to the sideline, like they gonna throw that because the dude's short. But when you have a 6'4", like I got a 6'4" guy right here on the outside, I got a 6'4" guy right here, and then my other outside guy, I have a 6'6". So when you got a 6'6" guy run into the corner and they throw it anyway because it's a linebacker, they're not taking in the account of his height. So when you got a guy that's 6'6", they're like, oh snaps. So like most linebackers are gonna be short. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be short on the short side, like 6'2", 6'1", 6 feet. You know, the shortest would be 5'11". Those guys are really fast. But if you can get a guy like 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", and just stack them three on your man, when I tell you it's really hard to pass across the middle when your linebackers are 6'4", 6'5", it helps flood. It has the quarterback selling a lot of passes over the head, which you know most receivers aren't 6'4". You know what I'm saying? Like those are small guys that they trying to throw in the little windows or whatever the case may be, and they're like from 6 feet 5. You know what are receivers typically? The average receiver in the NFL is probably 6 feet tall, maybe if that. If it's not like 5'10" or 5'11", so they're throwing 6 foot versus 6'4" versus 6 foot's gonna win. I don't care what you're doing. Like now, if you're running a streak ball and you got like 80 yards downfield, obviously he's gonna win that. The faster guy's gonna win. But all the intermediate throws, like I'm trying to take them away with height. So that's how I play. Like you're not gonna find like I've been playing Madden for a very very long time. Like I'm 41, so I've been playing Madden for a very long time. And so speed kills, and so does height and weight. So if you can get a generational talent, a bunch of them, like these guys are like generational
That's
talents
all great
as far
knowledge
as like
for sure,
height,
for
weight,
sure.
and
All
speed.
right, brother,
Like a
try the
6'6"
friend
guy at
request
linebacker
again
with
and see
90
if it
speed,
work.
you're not finding that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be really hard to find. So, you know, the taller the guys I can get, I'm gonna find them and then, you know, kind of build them or whatever the case may be. Like if it just fits what I want to do on defense. So, I mean, and then as far as corners, man, like it's just self-explanatory. I want the fastest corners, period. We gonna work on. That's what we have to work on here. Is basically having these guys 99 speed. So we probably won't get them, but we got one at least. So, but I mean, we have 99 speed free safety. So you know, like there's just certain things that I do that I like to do, and I mean, for the most part, it works. For the most part, it works. So it's like a madness to the methods of what I like to use. You know, I coach, you know, high school football. I played pro ball. I've done all that stuff, so I kind of know what I want and stuff like that. Offensively, I'm just generic, bro. I'm old school, like 70s old school. We running the ball. We running the football. Because all that other crap is just like too much. I don't like. You got to give so many people the ball on offense, and that kind of makes you kind of tunnel vision. I don't like that. I'd rather just give my running back the ball and go from there. So like that's what I kind of trying to mimic in every league that I join. I try to establish the foundation of my D tackles because D tackles are really important, stopping the run and just generally space eaters. That's all they're for, space eaters. Bigger the better. So let's say for instance, this Packer league, I joined this league late, and so I can't wait to get in the off season. So like with this team here, let me see. You know, my defensive ends are pretty big. He's 304, but he has 81 speed, 90 acceleration. That is a guy that big with that much speed is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like an Aaron Donald, and he's bigger than Aaron Donald. You know, Rashawn Gary, he's kind of like I can't even think of the dude name. I just had him on
Hell
the
yeah.
Browns. Miles Garrett. You know, as far as like height, weight, and stuff like that. Then Van Ness is just like Miles Garrett, so I put both of those guys right there on the edges because they can hold blocks. And one thing about 277 pound defensive ends, 272 pound defensive ends, if they put tight ends out there, the tight end can't block them. They're too big, and then they're gonna need a double team. So that takes up two people. Like if I had a little defensive end that's 260 pounds, like this guy right here, the tight end can block him one on one. So that means that tackle could go up to the next level and block somebody. You know, that's so, so right here is where we're struggling right now. This is a good enough size, but we're going to go bigger in the draft, get like a 320 some pound guy or whatever we can find a free agency. And then as far as my linebackers, like I said, I like them tall. They got to be tall and rangy. They're tall and rangy, you're in trouble. I got a 6'4", 224 guy here. So I mean, that right there helps out a lot because they can't get blocked by receivers at all because they're too big, for one. Slot receivers cannot block them. Tight ends will struggle against them because they're big as well. And they won't get knocked down. Like sometimes you see guys get knocked down in the middle of the field. That's because they got DBs at linebacker and stuff like that, and they're too little. Those guys will never get knocked down. They're too big. Because that's that new little feature they added in Madden. Like it's a fatigue thing now or whatever the case may be. So, but yeah, man, it's a method to what I do. It's a method. And then in my Vikings league, I'm starting to play better, especially offensively, because like on my settings, I played on placement and power. I had to play placement and power so I can get used to placement and accuracy. I kid you not, I don't know why, because when I did placement and accuracy, I couldn't complete no passes when I first started playing at all. Like it just felt hard to throw, and it felt weird. So I had to play placement and power, which just kind of got me used to seeing that meter, because I'm a classic guy. And so but I've played what maybe 3 months with placement and power. So now that I'm on to placement and accuracy now, I'm more comfortable with the meter. I have to trust the meter. I have to trust what I'm doing, and it feels a lot. It's so much easier now throwing the ball. I can put the ball anywhere. So with this league here, you know, I got Cameron Jordan, superstar. I traded for him. I have this guy, up and coming rookie, who's young, 22 years old, future star. I got him from the Colts. I traded for him. Like, dude, 6'2", 282 pounds, 89 speed, 92 acceleration. Come on, dog. Dude's a beast. Daniil Hunter. These are my defensive ends, which I'm getting rid of these guys. These guys, I don't like them. They're not fast enough. I re-signed Daniil Hunter. But as far as my D tackles, this is for temporary, but these are the guys that I have until we get into the draft, of course. Like I said, I like my linebackers tall. 6'3" is taller. That's like the lowest I'll go is 6'3". I don't care if he's 92. I don't care if he's 99 speed and he's 6 foot. I don't. If I have a 6'3" guy, he's starting. I got him, free agency, 6'3", 88 speed. Then I have Anthony Barr. I tried Anthony Barr, 6'5", 255. He's just too slow where I want him. So this is where I have to play Brian Asuamoa. He's 6 foot, 226, 87 speed. But I'm recruiting all linebackers in the draft. So
Flex
we're going to attack
biceps.
linebackers heavily because we're going to lose all these guys in free agency. We're not really worried too much about them. We're going to build around Tariq Carpenter. Todd Dye is gone. They're all gone. I don't really care about them. Cornerbacks, I want them fast and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I have a tutorial, but I have so many videos, man. I gotta what's it called? Put them in their own playlist. Like I have to go through and get all my videos and put them in their own playlist for each seasons that I played in. And then just if a league end up folding, then that'd be it'll be, and at least it'll all be together. I'll have like a playlist where it has just all tutorials on the stuff that I do and what I look for and how I draft, how I recruit, how I give out XP points, how I'll have that all together probably this weekend. But I think it's time for me to get on some Call of Duty. That's what I do think it's time for. But yeah, I'll probably get ready for some Call of Duty. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey, don't forget to send me that invite. Or let me try to send you another one right now.
It's all a grind, it's all a process.
There we go.
Right facing fist, left facing fist.